Our show, our life.
This is true, and we are live, waiting for folks to join us. For anybody watching this on the replay, salute to you. We appreciate all the replay watchers. This
Yeah.
is the Friday Live by the Hood. I'm Jimmy.
Yizzo, what it is though.
What's up, bro?
Nothing, man. Just happy to be alive. And that's normally,
how you feeling? How you feeling?
man, I feel like somebody whipping my ass right now. My nose still stuffy. My fucking body still, recovering and shit. I was just telling you, man. I normally I got a case of 36 of these Jones. It normally take me about 2 weeks to off these Jones. Off the fucking case in like 3.5 days, almost 4 days.
Yeah, man.
Pounding this shit out these waters, man.
I want y'all to see how fancy Corey is. My man drinking old head, pounding cases of Fiji water.
No, man. No promo, but this is
our folks is pulling up.
I'm a water snob, dog. I can't.
Yeah, he definitely a water snob. Real quick though, as our folks pull up, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the love button, let us know you here. This is my guy Bar, man. What's good with you, Bar, man? Good seeing you today too. Listen, I was out in the field today looking at real estate, right? So I'm looking at real estate. Bar out here in the streets, back in the streets, looking at real estate. So Bar is outside with a legend, an absolute real estate legend in the city. So I went over there to see him, and I'm like inspired and flabbergasted at the same time. So he was out there for the folks from Philadelphia. You may not know who is Virginia Messer, who's a legend in real estate. She actually gave me one of my first jobs in real estate. She was a mentor of mine very early on. It was crazy seeing her out. She out looking at properties with Bar. Bro, she's 92 years old.
She get to it.
She's still out here grinding. Like, listen, I'm talking about all her wits about her. She still was snapping jokes at me. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, at 92 and is out in these streets, and she's in the hood. Yeah, we weren't in Chestnut Hill. We were in the hood. But shout out to you.
Because you don't fuck around. I mean, excuse me, you don't mess around out in those kind of places. So no, I know.
I'm where I'm comfortable. Don, what's up with you, family? V Don's in the building. Toya, what's up with you, Toya? Toya, we're gonna talk to you after this. I don't know if Corey got it fixed. We were still trying to figure out how to do the survey thing. Neef is in the building. Hey, what's up, Neef? He said, rich man, like, yeah, he out here knocking out Fiji, buying cases of Fiji waters. Yeah, that's how you know how much money Corey getting to.
Man, listen, I got regular men money, man.
What up, though, Jamil? What's good? Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Listen, Lorraine, she's 92 years old. She still got her own brokerage. It's called Messer Realty, MESSA. You can look it up. She's still outside getting to it. She owns like half of Germantown. Yeah, hood.
I'm going to pop these vitamins while we're here.
Yeah, man. Get your it's what you need right here, man. You need some of this right here, man. Some RSC moss, man. So I'm over here. Or some shout out to my guy Styles P, man. This is all from his folks, man. Some sour sop. That's what you need over there, Corey. You need some of that. And it really knock it out.
Dog, because this shit
is this right here. This is black seed oil. So I'm sitting over here with my Styles P care package. Shout out to Styles P.
Out. I gotta definitely get back on the black seed oil.
Neef, that's not me. I mean, I don't like all waters. Put it like this. I just won't drink Dasani or Aquafina. Like outside of them two, I'm cool. But those two, they taste like spit. Like outside of those two, I'm cool. But this dude right here, he needs like Evian or Fiji or. I tried to get a bowl like a regular water, like a regular.
You try to give me some water. Fucking some Acme brand water, dog. I'm not drinking that.
What's up?
They might have got that out the toilet and put it on aisle 4, dog. I'm not drinking no Acme brand water.
He's a bougie. He's a water snob. But I told him though. I said it made me realize, right? Because I've never known Corey to be like a snob. But when he had that reaction to water, I was like, yo. It made me realize that everybody is a snob with something, right? All right, that's a question for the night. What are you a snob about, right? What are you a snob about? I know mine is like probably airlines or hotels, something to do with travel. Probably airlines or hotels for me. Corey's is water. Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? How you been?
Ronnie, what's up?
Lorraine, listen, 92 years old. She's still out there. Just text you pictures. Let me see what pictures you got, man. Yeah, you back outside getting to it, man. It was dope seeing you in the field today. We was both outside looking at properties, and you know, in the same area. Also, some oregano oil. Liquid vitamins are way better, Corey.
Hey, I'm gonna figure it out.
All right, so the fastest growing water company is Black on your water. Drinkyourwater.com. I gotta check that out. Let me pull it up though. Drinkyourwater.com.
Where they
You ever heard of
source their
that?
water from?
You ever heard of that company, Corey? Drinkyourwater.com.
No, I mean I can look that shit up right now.
Jamil said Evian is naive, spelled backwards.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if that's the right website. Oh, YOR, so it's not YOUR. Let's see. Your, like Dr. York. I'm a snob about dining in hotels as well. So we got a hotel snob, we got an airline snob, a dessert snob. Hotel.
What do a dessert snob look like?
Neeson gave us a whole list: food, hotels, sheets, fabrics, desserts. You need like a 60,000 count water. 60,000 count sheet joint.
You need the Egyptian 10,000 thread.
Oh, Bar, you said that's Bishop's Water Company.
Yeah, it is. I was just looking at it.
Okay. Yo, funny you mentioned that, Bar. I actually talked to Bishop today.
See?
It's crazy how that works. I want to purchase one of the machines from the black man who extracts his water from air. Or you guys send me that link. I was at an event today. They had it. Okay, that's dope. So, Corey, have you tried black water yet?
Man, listen, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't been that adventurous. I ain't tried nothing this
Just give you a Fiji. Just give you a Fiji and you good.
I just went, man. Listen, all I went to, as far as I've been this week, is to my kitchen, man, to the bathroom.
Yeah, I talked to Corey a couple of days ago, and I thought Corey was down with that vid. He was like, he looked like Jordan in the flu game.
No, it ain't the vid. Shit, I could beat the vid. This is worse. Fucking exhaustion.
So Jamil says, I'm a leftover snob. Nothing past one day.
I ain't mad at that.
Not wasting my dessert calories on junk. I respect that, Lorraine. I absolutely respect that. Like, if I got to waste these calories, make it worth my time. All right, so yeah, definitely drop it in the group chat. Appreciate that, Tor.
Yeah.
60,000 count sheet. No bally nubby sheets. See them threads. I understand that. Yeah, Lorraine. So people, we get in the cosign, Lorraine. Like, yeah, if you're gonna spend a calorie, make it worth your while. So I got a couple things I want to share. I want to share a couple articles, right? So the name of the show is basically inflation hitting the streets, man. So inflation numbers come out often, Core. What did you think about not just the inflation numbers that came out, but people's response to it? And I want to know, what, if anything, are you doing to prepare for what looks like it's on its way in terms of our economy? Are you doing anything specific? Corey, you all right, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Somebody just sent us. I think that was Toya.
Oh, yeah. I told her to send me the thing in the chat. Yeah. No, but I'm asking you, though, with the inflation, what were your thoughts on the inflation numbers, one? And two, are you doing anything specific for yourself and your family in terms of preparing for what lies ahead with this economy?
Okay. The inflation numbers do not surprise me because they're fugazi, because they're not even nearly accurate. They're higher. They're way higher than what they're being reported. And so, no, that didn't surprise me at all. And then two, what am I doing to prepare my family? I'm just buying assets that's going to pay for the inflation. I'm literally just stacking assets, man. Like, I'm not doing nothing crazy, Now, there are some things that I'm stacking up on that most people probably ain't stacking up on. One of those things is bullets.
Okay.
A lot of people are stacking up on guns. Guns are great. They don't work without bullets. So one of the things I'm stacking up on is bullets. the another thing that most people might not be stacking up on that I am stacking up on is vitamins.
Fiji waters.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like vitamins and stuff, stuff that you want, you know, most people wouldn't think of to stack up on. So I'm stacking up on a lot of stuff like that. Just because, when the prices get crazy, you want, some of those creature comforts, you want to have some of those creature comforts at your fingertips. We go and eat, even if we gotta eat other people. But
I mean, if you to go that extreme, but I get your point.
You see what you know what I mean.
I get your point. I get your point, beloved. Listen, so that's interesting to see, right? So most people like hit the tall tissue game, get up, But guns and ammo are always important. That's always important in terms of protecting your family.
Listen, you can get a banger from anywhere, but if you ain't got no bullets, that banger is useless.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm not trying to have everybody be alarmed to go run out and start grabbing stuff. I just think it's interesting to talk to people at times when we feel like the economy is getting ready to shift, to see what people stack up on, especially with inflation, because as it gets higher, inflation is the cost of goods and services. So as that gets higher, you'll see things go up in terms of prices, all crazy, right? So let me share a couple articles though, because there's a couple things that I found interesting this week. So I saved some articles. One specific to real estate, right? And I'll share this now. So this one says, "Seller beware, U.S. home buyers are backing out of deals at the highest rate since the start of the pandemic."
Man.
What they're saying is, and this data was given up by Redfin. All right, so let me get the exact number. 14.9% of all homes that went under contract in June fell through, like the buyers backed out. And they were 12.7% in May 2022 and 11.2% in June 2021. So they're up. So, it looks like the market could be shifting. Now, with that being said, the one thing I will say about real estate is a very localized thing. I had a deal fall through that would have been June. It would have been the end of June. So I'm part of that statistic there. Had a property, we went under contract, ended up, based on inspection, not closing. So I'm part of that statistic. What I would say is I don't see that specifically in our market, but I have talked to like colleagues that are out of like Arizona, Florida, some states like that, and they're seeing a shift right now. So it's interesting to see.
Texas. I was just reading an article today where almost 25% of the deals are falling through in Austin, which was one of the fastest growing cities. They're saying people selling out and getting out while the market still got some legs. And they said there was a rise, an inventory of 2,200 houses just this month.
Yeah, so that's interesting to see how, like, from market to market, Austin, that makes sense too, because when things are going up in Austin, they're going crazy.
All right, so they said people.
What's up, family? Appreciate you for pulling up. Yeah, guns are great, but they don't work without bullets. Ronnie said, just got a new joint too with all the bullets I need. I'd love to see our folks owning, protecting themselves. Guns and ammo. That's right. So he says, I want to see you ask this question to those diabolical kids tomorrow at camp, especially Gabriel. Yo, I don't know what kind of answer he might come up with.
Right.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Philippe. Bye, Jerome. Ironing sheets. Jesus, all take the. Yeah, it's getting crazy out here. All right, here's another article I want to share with you guys that I saw as well. This is something from Mitt Romney, right? So Mitt Romney is talking about. So your president, Sleepy Joe, is talking about a billionaire tax, and Mitt Romney is saying that if that happens, here's what him and his colleagues are going to do. They're going to buy two things. One is art, and the other is farmland. So the guy writing this article was like, "Listen, it's like a wave right now of multimillionaires and billionaires buying up farms.
Nobody doing it though. It's a tax haven because anytime you buy a farm, you get those agricultural tax breaks, those real estate tax breaks that come with owning agricultural land.
That's part of it, right? And what he also says is the thing about that is they'll be taking money away from investing in companies such as tech companies, which create jobs. Farmland doesn't create as many jobs as tech company, But if you're going to tax me on the money made, it kind of negates the reason for me to invest in a tech company, right? But with the guy in the article, and I'm not going to read the whole article, what he talks about is we're talking about now our food being controlled by a small group of folks. So just something I found interesting,
Grow your own food.
Not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but there's some actual merit to that. Listen, man, I'm trying to learn to grow my own food, but I ain't gonna hold you. My thumb is not green. I be bodying plants. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. All right, so let me see. All right. Let's see. Some of these comments are dope. You said don't knock it till you try it. Wrinkles cause nightmares and broken dreams. She travels with her own sheets. That's fire. Bill Gates trying to own Autoland. Yeah, he already owns a huge portion of it. And now with the rest of them moving their money over. I saw this conversation because it was talking about how we'll further price black farmers out of the market. Right? So that's interesting how that,
everything further prices out of everything. And like, so whenever they move their money around, if wherever we sitting at, if we ain't, sturdy in that spot, it's gonna get funky.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just something to think about though, man. Like, because farmland is still out there for sale, and I'm always looking at farmland. Haven't pulled the trigger on any sort of like big acreage of land. But I'm watching. I've been talking to our brother Jake Johnson about possibly making a move out there, but
yeah, man.
All right, so another article I want to share with you. As a matter of fact, before we get to those articles, man, here's what we gotta do. I gotta share this article too, man. And I know most of y'all saw it, and y'all know where I'm about to go, but I'm gonna share it anyway. For those that didn't see, Corey, myself, Kahan is in the building. His daughter was a part of this article. Our brother Mark, who's always here on Friday.
Rochelle's
family. So the Philadelphia Inquirer wrote an article about us that was in the Sunday paper. For those that didn't see, I'm not going to assume that everybody saw. So here's the article. It talks about Philly's Boyhood Summer Camp teaches children about finances, budgeting, and real estate. So they will, Mark's kids right there, the young geniuses. But this was a dope article for those. It was me and Corey,
showing on the clean glass.
Showing them from our album, Show Them the Clean Glass. You know what I'm saying? It talks about our camp, get some quotes from the kids in our camp. But this was a crazy dope article, man. It's an Instagram post here, which was a interview I did with the Inquirer a while ago. But this was a crazy dope article. It was in the Sunday paper. It was on the front of the paper, and it was the lead story in the business section, which was dope. All right. So there's Kalai. There's Kahan's daughter there with the book from the ownership camp. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Corey, that's dope too. You see how we got to change up with our folks on the cover? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
anyway, and it's Kahan with his family. So everybody got a little shine on this joint, man. And it was pretty dope. The go Mark right there. Shout to Mark and his family. So yeah, so this was fire. For those that haven't read it, please make sure you read it. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of the article. And we did a whole pod, our newest podcast. We talked about it. So we actually took a break from our normal pod to have a podcast kind of about the article. Because we were very proud of that article. So the thing is, we've been featured on Fox Business, Yahoo Finance, NBC, ABC, all that kind of stuff. But this was the best one to me because it was well researched. It was just a dope article, man. And
it wasn't bullshit. They wasn't half stepping in BS.
No. So I really like dig that. They go Mark right there. Laughing at Mark. Mark said out here. Look at them kids, man. This is proud pop right there, man. That's what's up, though. But that was a dope article. So make sure that you guys, if you haven't read that, go read it. And shout out to my cousin Sean, who's also in the comments. He went and bought out a whole store, bought out all the papers. See what I mean? So he got the collector's items for those that need a physical copy. But that was dope, though, man. But I'm bringing that up to say this, though. One of the things I do want to put on the record, and I'm saying it out loud because also to hold myself accountable. One of the things that Corey and I have been working on, and shout out to my brother Kerry too, because he's like spearheading this, but we're working together to try to bring this together, is now that we have our camp somewhat established, our next goal is to create a program for returning citizens and also for first-time offenders, the youth that are first-time offenders. So we're trying to put together a comprehensive program to help them get jobs, learn about finances, and keep them on a straight and narrow. So this is actually a bigger task than bringing a camp together, right? Because we're talking to, probation officers, people who's public servants, all kinds of people to try to bring this bigger plan together. And it's a lot of work. But I'm pretty sure, like everything else that we do, our folks are going to come through for us. You know what I mean? Because like I said, y'all always come through for us, so I ain't worried about that. But that's our next goal now, is to figure out how do we.
I feel like a Wu Gambino.
so we already started. Like, we got outlines together, and we've putting things together, talking to people, trying to figure out how to put together a comprehensive program. Because a lot of these kids, man, like that are. So here's the thing. I love our camp. Our camp is amazing, and the parents from our camp are amazing. But we feel like we got to reach the kids that don't have parents that will put them in the camp, right? So how do we reach those kids that may have gotten into trouble, may already be on papers, right? And that's kind of
right. What we want to do is start the we got a spiking, group of people who are feeling hopelessness and helplessness, and we trying to fight that, man. Like, ain't nothing like the feeling of helplessness and hopelessness, man. And we trying to get rid of that, right? Because a lot of these crimes is crimes of helplessness and hopelessness. People with options don't commit a lot of these crimes, man.
Yeah,
like, you don't see these kind of crimes in Bel Air. Like,
it's like somebody told me the other day, I ain't never seen somebody come home from a hard day's work and be like, I'm gonna go outside and rob somebody. I'm gonna go kill somebody. Like,
you ain't robbing nobody. Like,
I just came from work.
Broke your back for 8 hours. You done drove an hour back and forth to work.
And even if you don't have no hard working job, no one comes home from work and says, I'm gonna go outside and carjack somebody. I've been at work all day. I've been sitting behind this desk. Let me go carjack. But the point is, though, to show options and also show them that someone cares. Because one of the things I recognize from the work that we already do is when you talk to some of these young cats, and I try to stay in tune and talk with some of the young cats, they feel like nobody cares. Yep. Because the first thing that most people do is just jump to the criticism, like, where are your parents and y'all stupid and y'all ain't gonna. No one's listening to them, and like what they're expressing. Just listen to the music. They're expressing pain. They're hurting. Yeah, they're hurting.
Listen to what they listen to.
So so we're trying to create a platform now to kind of like work in that space. So that's our next goal, and the great thing.
In this, hold up, before you go for it, especially in a city like Philadelphia, where you got people where $100,000 is their floor, and you got people where $25,000 is their ceiling. You know what I mean? Like, this is the city of have, and have nots like a mug, man. Like, you watching people walk around with, hundreds of thousands of dollars, like. This city got a lot of people that make a lot of money, and then it also has a lot of people in this city that don't make no money at all, right? Our politicians are the fourth highest paid politicians in the country. We're not the fourth largest city.
I didn't know
we don't got the fourth largest revenues. We got the fourth highest paid politicians in the country.
I never knew that. That's crazy.
You got people, a school district that's broken. You know what I mean? Because we send 75% of the counties, of the state's revenue. We make 75% of the state's revenue, but only receive 34% back.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, we living in a crazy space here in Philly. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not directly in Philly every day, but I mean, for 10 and a half months of the year, I'm in Philly every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
But I just feel like I just want to say thank you to everybody who helped make this possible, to get us like to that point for that article to come out the way it did. Because the one thing I'll say is, since that article dropped, and they dropped it online on Saturday, it hit the newspaper on Sunday. My phone in inbox
binging non-stop,
crazy. All the now I know that the highest paid. All the politicians from the city are in our inbox. We want to meet you guys. I'm like, so I'm trying to figure out how to navigate that, right? So I'll be completely transparent. This is our audience here. I'm trying to figure out, because everything's grassroots. How do you get into a space where you get help from people but not give them any sort of power or control, right? And that's kind of like the balancing act.
this is where we having the rub at. This is why we never went nonprofit to begin with, because we ain't want to give away all of our power to other people, right? And so, I mean, there is a way to do that, which is to get all the money privately. But man, we trying to take advantage of all that money so that we can help more people. Like, it ain't all the money so we can, we can ball and flaws and all that. Like,
yeah, we don't care about none of that. But the thing is,
the more we got, the more we can do. Like,
the more we can give. So the crazy part is, it's been people like literally like, yo, I just want to send y'all money. And I'm like, for what? Which I just want to be able to help. Like, so since that's come out, I got emails today that we were on, like, people were talking about us, I guess, on WURD. I didn't know. And they're like, well, I just want to give you money. And I'm like, no, like, let me really think this through. A number of universities are now asking to come like teach classes at the universities. So it's been a crazy ride this past week.
Chop called me. Like, yo, what can we
do? Yeah, like, so that's the thing, right? So it's like now we're trying to figure out how to best use the notoriety that came with that article, and put it to good use. So, that's kind of what we on.
Damn, Jim, I done showed my gang tats, dog.
Says Jamie and Isaiah Central alum. So it's a couple more.
Yeah, it's a lot of people on there.
I know.
What's the name?
David O's a Central alum.
Sharif is a Central alum.
He's not on council, but he's a city. But it's a number of them.
There's a bunch of Central alums that don't absolve them from anything, yo.
All right, let's get back to these comments for a second, man. Let's see. So it says, is that why Rick Ross bought those cows for agricultural tax shelter? I mean, some will say that. Him and Gilly got to chill though. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, he wild out.
I've been thinking about urban farming since Khalees and what I was seeing in Egypt. Yo, I've been thinking about urban farming for years, but again, politics sometimes get in the way. I was years ago looking at like this vacant land, and it's a whole mess trying to do that in the city. But Khalees is definitely like, she farmed the table with hers. What did you see in Egypt though? I'm interested about that. I wonder what you saw in Egypt in terms of like urban farming. Let's see. So Sean says, I hope so, but part of me is saying Ross gonna have them cows on. All right. Say Chloe was so ready. Listen, tell Chloe with love. Chloe, speak up. Tell her to speak up.
We're gonna have other opportunities. She'll get every opportunity.
Alexi, thank you so much. Appreciate that. GC, what's up with you, man? GC, you
get what's good with it, youngin?
You know what I mean? You still shit coining?
You still on Algo? You still chasing these coins around?
The rain, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Neve, appreciate that as well. Kahan, man, you already know what it is, man.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, man. You are bro.
Yeah, definitely. Latoya, I actually have that saved in my folder because that's part of everything I'm trying to we're figuring that out. But thank you. And also, we definitely gonna connect with her soon because that could be a key ingredient in terms of everything we're trying to put together. Chad says, Corey, hope you're feeling better.
Man, I'm feeling well enough to be here, man. Y'all make me, y'all giving me some juice. You know what I mean?
So it's a combination of them feeling unloved but mostly voiceless. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, man. These babies out here hurting.
Yeah, this is true. Those stats are crazy, Corey.
I mean, you can check them yourself. They Googleable. You can Google.
So Pat said, yep, you got to strike while the iron is hot. This is absolutely true. That makes Corey's statement even more scary. The fourth highest paid snakes going to come out the grass. Yeah. So Corey is hood, swinging Fiji and Evian only. Yeah, my bro is a crazy dichotomy, man. Corey's an interesting person, man. You consider holding CHOP in your pocket for the Youth Returning Citizens Initiative. It's a public health crisis. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because they reached out too. That's interesting. A public health crisis. Public health crisis. GC said,
damn, they got you that bad, bro.
Shit coining, man. Oh,
damn,
man.
bro.
I know you're joking, but that's still funny as hell. They have farms in concrete farm living in apartment buildings. Animals raised in alleyways and killed at the butcher down the street. Oh, they was really getting it in. They said, forget having a bunch of space. We doing this right here. and they said they was doing farming in unauthorized alleys and garages. Okay.
Man, listen, they was trying to get it in.
Yeah. Like we don't need acreage. We're just gonna do it right here in the alley.
Right here.
Like
space y'all talk about.
Alley. Sound like Dr. Gosnell, but that's either here nor there.
Yo, anyway, easy, young Jeezy.
Yeah, but yo, I got a couple more things that I want to share with everybody. Let me make sure that this actual what's in the browser here. Come on, here we go. All right, cool. I'm bringing something back right now, good brother.
All right, bring it back.
All right, let me see. Share screen. All right, so I gotta do my entire screen. So, can you see it?
It's white screen right now. I don't know if it's up.
All right, boom. So we're gonna bring these back.
Oh man, you bringing that old thing back.
All right, so my thing is, let me see. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the archive, John, because it's not letting me.
I see it.
Yeah, I know, but what it's doing is it's trying to make me basically buy it. But I got a way to get around that too.
I mean,
I got a way to get
you, but I don't want to get you in trouble on the air, dog.
I got a way to get around that, man.
Oh, depends on how fast you know all it. Oh, you know this.
I mean, I've been on the internet a long time, bro.
Hey, me and you both. I was about to tell you that, but you put it in.
I've been on the internet.
I was about to tell you that, like, dog, don't you ever pay? Don't you bet not pay for no damn internet article.
All right, see now, but this is loading though, so it wasn't saved back there. All right, but I could tell y'all. I've read the story, so I could tell y'all what the gist of this whole story is, right? So it says my friend has no. It says my friend has no 401k, but she likes to spend money. She wants to go on a spa weekend for her 40th birthday. Should I give her financial advice instead? So the gist of this article is this lady has a friend, and they're very close. Their families spend holidays together, they vacation together. But she found out that her friend lives in a $600,000 house, buys expensive shoes, like lives lavishly, has no savings and no retirement. And now she feels bad. And she wants to know, should she continue to spend time with her and go out and just spend without, having that conversation with her? So the question I have for you, Cora, what do you do if you have someone you're extremely close with to the point where your families travel together and all that, and you see them spending money like it's going out of style? They make good income, but they save nothing and have no money for retirement. What if you do that's one of your best friends? What do you do with that?
I have a conversation, and then after I have a conversation, I continue to live. I don't, man, listen. I don't carry nobody else's bags, especially the emotional or financial bags. I can't do it. I'm not that dude now. I am a courteous person, but I am not a nice person. If your life go to shambles, you did it. Listen.
Now, to me, this is an interesting question.
I love you, but listen. I'm going to have the conversation. Yeah, I'm going to stop you. Like me and you, bros. If I see you going crazy, I'm like, "Oh, Jim, what you doing?"
No, absolutely.
Slow down.
No, you told me that before. Like, you.
But if you continue on forward on that path,
yeah, no, I get it.
You a grown ass man. I'm not stopping you from doing nothing.
So for everybody watching, what do you do with that? If like let's just take for argument's sake, that's your best friend, and they're spending money like it's going out of style. What do you do with that? So the question is not just do you have the conversation, but do you continue to like go out with them and spend? So because now suppose your budget's a little different where you can go out and spend, but you also have your savings and you have your retirement. Like, do you contribute to their chaos? What do you do with that? What do you think about that, Corey? Like, how do you handle that part?
Say that second part again.
Part of what she says is the struggle is that, like, she has a retirement, she has savings, but she also goes out with her all the time and is spending with her. So they're spending money together. They, what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't feel no type of way about that because it's your money. Like, if you don't stop spending, how am I supposed to stop? Like, listen, I got habits that fit my financial whatever. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's especially once I have the conversation, I'm telling you that does not fit your financial profile. So,
what do we tell the kids on Saturday? Act your wage, right?
Yeah,
you got to act your wage.
We doing things that I'm doing things that don't fit your financial profile. So, if you want to continue to go ahead and do that, I'm gonna tell you what the results gonna be. You're not gonna have no pension. Somebody gonna end up having to take care of you. namely probably the government, and then they're not going to do it well, and you're going to die probably not as well as you want to, right?
Yeah.
But you know, if
So
that's
for
how
everybody
you
watching, what do you do with that? What do you do if your best friend is spending money like frivolously and doesn't have any savings or retirement? And do you continue to go out with them and spend money, or do you have the
listen,
conversation?
if they're my friend, like I said, and I have that conversation with them, they have to know me well enough to know that if I'm pulling them to the side and telling them
Mm-hmm.
that that's reckless, that you know we friends, and then if you ignore this advice, you know
Okay.
what I mean, then I'm not
Let me
stopping attending anything.
let me catch up with some of this. So yeah, he was joking about the McDonald's, but shift manager 12 hours though. Mark says, "Don't hey yo." Pause that one. He says, "Wait, is this article about me?" Yeah, maybe one of your friends wrote in. They subbing you on Market Watch. So Toy says if she fundamentally disagrees, she should stop attending all the things, right? So
Yeah. What is the fundamental disagreement though, right?
text on the info, Corey. All right, so let's see.
Text who what info?
I
Whoa.
think he's talking about like the answer to that. I think that's what Lorraine's talking about. Like in terms of that article we reading. Never mind. I'll leave it alone. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't, man. I'm lost. I'm foggy, dog. I don't know what
It's
you
all
talking about.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So Mark says, sit him down and have that talk. I think you have the conversation. The conversation becomes more difficult if you continue to indulge with them because, in a way, you're participating in their bad behavior. Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was one of
participating
the
in
things.
nothing. If I already told you you punching outside your weight class and you continue to punch outside your weight class, then what I'm supposed to do?
No, but I get it though. You can't just keep going out with them and spending crazy. Have the conversation, but then it's on you to put some things in place. But I can't stop you from spending it. That's what you're going to do. I agree with that. What she does with her money is her business. You can have the conversation, but she might get offended. And that's the other part of it, too. I have friend categories and would know of this convo that I could have with her. I'm my sister's keeper to a certain extent. Her fate is in her hands. Yeah, Mark Pauls.
Yeah, man.
Should advise them to cop some algo. They're gonna be right at McDonald's with you, bro.
Working right beside you.
She said, "Act your damn wage," but guess what? YOLO. Okay, that's some people's. That's how they
Hey,
operate.
listen.
Have a convo once and send her some BTH videos. I'm there and they went batshit crazy this year, telling people the benefits of investing for their future. Now I'm one and done. Yeah, at some point, they're gonna get it. They're not gonna get it. So let's see what Don says. It's the money, but if you're really in my circle, you would know how I feel about building wealth in our community. You in my circle, you getting this black wealth talk. Take it or leave it. And Dwayne says, "Don't let them buy you drinks." Yeah, absolutely. Don't let them buy you drinks. Right?
Yeah, keep your money.
So, all right, let me get to this other article real fast. And as a matter of fact, I like that better because I could pull it up. So my archive finally came up, but I'm just going to share this. Because both of these were very short in terms of the full article. But all right, let's go here now. Let me know when my screen is sharing, Core.
Yeah, we there.
So it says my husband and my father never really got along. How do I ensure my husband of 26 years never gets his hands on my inheritance of several $1 million?
Hey,
So this lady here. Well, let me finish. Let me give you some context. So this lady, her father and her husband can't stand each other, but they've been married 26 years. Her father let her know that he's sick, he's getting up there in age. She'll inherit several $1 million, but he doesn't want her husband to have anything to do with it. She wants to not really use the money, but have it go to her kids if something happens.
Pass through her to her kids.
Yeah, but she wants to know how does she protect herself because they are married and have been married for 26 years. So it's not community property because inheritance doesn't fall under community property for the most part.
I can see where this is.
To me, when I read this though, I see all kinds of other issues.
Yeah, like why would you say like like insure my husband of 20. Like, why would you want to insure that he not like?
That's
See,
why
people
so you
don't
took it the same way I
understand
did.
how the family unit is supposed to work once you get married, and that right there is a problem, right? Because there's nothing that I'm going to get that I'm not going to share with my wife. Nothing.
Well, see,
You're not going to give me nothing and tell me you can't share that with your wife. Then don't give it to me. Yeah. I'm not playing that game with you.
So
you can't give me nothing that I can't share with the people that I love. You can't give it to me and tell me what to do with it.
Everybody has a different opinion of what marriage is, right? And that's cool.
That's crazy.
But I think that to me was interesting, right? Because I'm like, damn, like that's your thought. Your thought when you learn that you're getting money is, how do I not? And I understand they don't like each other, and she's trying to. So part of her wants to fulfill her father's wishes because her father hates the boy, but you still love him enough to marry him. So Carrie Bradshaw had a banging wardrobe, but still had friends. Her friends had the hard conversation with her, and she got a second job and got it together. Okay, so I know what that's from. That's from like Sex and the City. I think. I know, yeah, Carrie. That's Carrie Bradshaw. That's Sex. All right. So enjoy the remaining time you have with your friend, because we know a fool and their money are soon parted. That's from the first one. So friend category: shopping, eating, travel, deep thinkers, financial savvy. Interesting. Does everybody have friend categories? Or you just have like friends?
I ain't gonna lie. Well, not friend categories. Because I don't really have a lot of friends. Mm-hmm. I have family. I have family.
So, got you. So here Dwayne says this. That was my first thought too, Dwayne. You might as well just divorce the boy now. Like,
yeah, like, because that's gonna be that's why I say you can't, like, unless you ready to get away from boy, like, you can't give me something that I can't share with if I really care about them. Like, you can't that's not even going to compute right.
Yeah, so Lorraine, that might be possible from to put in a trust, but it all depends upon what the objective of that trust is. But it's not marital property, so technically speaking, you don't have to do that part. Now, there's caveats to that too. If she deposits it into like a joint account, then she'd be in trouble that way. Gifts and inheritance aren't considered family property, community property in terms of a marriage. Yeah. Unless, again, if you put that thing in a joint account, then you in some trouble. Yeah, call up Dr. Dre's ex-wife attorney. Yeah, man. So I wanted to share the article too, because I found that, and that's the first thought I have is like, so why are you even married to the boy? Like, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, like
it's absolutely insane in the membrane.
Yeah, man. So, in the brain.
I want to see how you guys thought about that. He could put it in trust for their grands. So the thing is, he wants to make sure that his daughter is taken care of, because he doesn't like her husband and doesn't think her husband will take care of her. So, I got friend categories. All right. So people, that's a thing, like friend categories.
I guess.
That makes sense though. That makes sense.
No, it does. I'm not saying. I'm just, again, that's time.
If I rock with you, I rock with you. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to share today. We are going to do a Bitcoin giveaway, because we always do that. So she said that was a crazy article. Yeah. So financial infidelity.
Yeah, man.
Financial infidelity is worse than infidelity.
Yeah, right. Because there's chicks that will live with physical infidelity forever. There's dudes that will live with physical infidelity forever, as long as there's no financial infidelity.
Yo, you ain't never lied. I know people that have marriages. Their wife's like, look, I don't care what you do when you outside. Do what you want to do. But if you have financial infidelity, you mess that bread up,
it's going all the way down.
You can be a cold slore out in the street, but you better not mess our family bread up. You mess our family bread up, we got issues. Yeah, so
I know people on both sides of that, and they don't give a damn.
Yeah,
as long as that cake,
I do too.
As long as that cake ain't,
because that's their security, right? And a lot of times, to be completely honest, it's because I know a lot of people that grew up effed up. They don't care about all that other stuff, but their money is like, that's that they feel a certain.
Don't play with my money. Like,
don't play with my money.
Yeah,
you can go outside and rub and touch what you want, but you mess this bread up, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, that's going to be instantaneous problems.
Yo, I just want to shout out to my guy V Don. So we out here, but that's either here. That's either here nor there. That's either here nor there. Let's see.
Trash.
Dad could have grown to hate him after she married him. He could be a butthole, unfaithful, abusive. Yeah, so Mark said that's absolute facts. Got to keep that bank rolling in. Pat said, they say you could cheat on me, but you ain't going to cheat on me and the bills ain't paid.
Yeah, like, anybody playing that game.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
We homeless and you cheating. That ain't working. How that work?
Ain't nothing going on but the rent, man. I think everybody has friend categories, especially I'll kick it with you, but no loans, and I ain't paying for ish when we go out, friends. Yeah. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. Lee said, share those stories, Corey. Want some more of them Corey stories, man.
Hey, man, listen. I got all kinds of which one about how ain't crap people wives was, man. Listen, there was a time in my life where I only dated married women.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely insane. But I understand what you're saying, but it sounds insane.
Just saying that's the life that was given to me.
Because what that shows you is how many married women I had dating people. I mean, so you know, but that's either here nor there, man.
Again, I'm mind my business and shut my mouth.
No comment.
It's none of nobody's business.
Listen. So last night I did an interview with our brother Anthony Lee, who's a real estate mogul here in the city of Philadelphia. I was on his platform last night, and I shared something with him. I'm gonna share right here too. It's a new book that I'm reading. I'm actually at the very end of the book. I'll be done tonight, but it's called "Chop Wood, Carry Water," and the book is fire, right? So what the book is teaching or talking about rather is about falling in love with the process and not just completely focusing on goals and how doing small things every day lead to big things. And it gives it, it tells it through a narrative of a story of a brother that was chopping wood and carrying water and how that leads you to greatness. But I think the book is amazing. So that's the only reason I'm sharing it here. It's called Chop Wood, Carry Water. Because I shared it on his platform, I got to say it here. But Ronnie said, Corey got novels. Don't get him started.
Me and Ronnie worked together for a couple years. So
said, it could have been marriage of security. There are different types of marriage. No, listen, Ronnie is family, man. Peace, family. Yeah. Corey Mills. Corey Mills will have books coming soon to Bottom Hill University.
Listen, man, I'm not never doing no tell-all, man. I don't need that kind of karma in my life.
Yeah, man. Yo, straight up though. Yeah, Corey Mills. I'm
never doing that.
That's hilarious. I see what else we got. Corey just got instant healing, reminiscing about them stories.
There was no healing involved. There was just laughter because I was just laughing at how crazy my life was.
Let me have you as my first guest on my non-existent podcast. Now, see, I remember that about months ago. I told her like stop playing and put the podcast out. Still ain't put it out.
You will not have me on no podcast talking about
beef, chop wood and carry water. Get the podcast out. Rich, what's up with you,
Rich?
What
you won't have me doing is telling the whole stories of these things. That's never gonna happen.
Protect the innocent.
50 Shades of Corey. Y'all wilding, dog.
50 Shades of Corey.
Hey, man.
Yo,
pastor say pastor wasn't always a pastor, man.
You know what I mean? That says be careful what you tell people. When they get dementia, they tell it all. Yeah, man. How about that? Yeah, man. So we gonna have them stories coming soon, man. Corey's hoary stories coming to Bottom Hill University.
No,
coming to Bottom Hill University.
February 12th. on the 33rd of any month you want to name. That's never happening. February 33rd.
So a couple things. For the folks that are in our Bottom Hill University, this Sunday class is at noon. So make sure you're there at noon for our live class. Questions about anything. See what we're looking at. Don't forget the roach tails.
That was only a couple times, Mark. That wasn't frequent.
That wasn't a normal thing?
Nah, that wasn't a frequent joke. That was only a couple times, man.
Yo, Corey's Horror Stories, man. Coming soon, man. Coming soon. But no, so that's Sunday, July 28th. All right, is it July 28th, bro? Yeah, July 28th. We're at the African American History Museum.
I forgot all about that. I'm glad you said something, Joe. Let me put that right on my calendar.
We got a couple weeks, bro. That's July 28th. We're at, we'll be at the African American History Museum as part of a panel talking about our only thing we talk about, which is Black wealth. All right, what's our other joint too? We got something else coming up. Keys to Success with Rachel Hannibal. So Rachel Hannibal, who's amazing. We're part of her program. That date it's at 1551 North Franklin Street, August 13th. So that's August 13th. We got July 28th. There's something else going on too, bro. What else is going on?
I don't know, man. It's a lot. I told man we be out here running, you know what I mean, burning it at both ends of the candle, dude.
August 28th, I'll be in Boston. So if anybody's out there in Boston, let me know.
I know in September we going out to see Ed and go to her fashion show.
September we're in Orlando. The end of August, I'm in Boston. The beginning of August, I don't know, bro.
August 13th, we're gonna be doing Rachel Hannibal.
That's Rachel's joint, yeah. And Don knows Rachel. Rachel is that deal. Yeah, she's amazing, bro.
Yeah, she is.
She's amazing, and she got us, like a feature, man. We on there like the Fugees and whatnot. I mean, I'm Wyclef. Corey, you could be prized. But,
hey man, listen.
I need you to tell them stories, Corey. All right, so
hey, listen.
Everybody got a story to tell and can put an X in front of multiple things. Those are words from Passer. The Roach Chronicles was funny. Yeah, but Rachel's definitely that deal. So that's August. There's some other stuff, man. Just be on the lookout on our Instagram at By the Hood, and we'll put everything there because it's definitely a lot of stuff going on. So I think that's all I can think of now is Boston, Rachel, July 28th at the other joint, and it's something else, bro. I have no idea, but yeah, it's a lot going on, man. Camp is this Sunday. So for those that have any kids in the camp, we have in class this Saturday. I'm sorry, Saturday, tomorrow morning. What I'm doing, I'm tripping too.
I'm about to say, like, damn,
my fault.
What happened?
My fault. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Tomorrow's class is all about the stock market. So tomorrow is all about the stock market. So week 5 after that, we have a special guest, which is Link Green. Link Green is coming in to teach a crypto course to the kids.
Link is that work.
Yeah, shout to Link. And week 6 is real estate. So that's the rest of this year's camp. What I gotta figure out though, and this is for Toya who's out there too listening, and Corey, is the demand since that article came out, bro. We had like a couple hundred folks sign up for more information, and they're asking, can we do something that's not in the summer? Like, so I don't know, but I gotta talk to y'all about that.
Yeah, because it ain't going, We planned for this summer. We had no idea all of this other stuff was coming
at all.
So I ain't even gonna lie. It's like when you got a product and you got 100 of them, and then you get 1,000 orders. We don't have no idea how we gonna service those orders before next summer because we had no idea that we supposed to service.
So we gotta think about that, how we could put that together. But again, tomorrow morning is week 4, so we're gonna finish this one out strong. Week 4 is tomorrow, and then that's the outline for the rest of the weeks. Crypto, then real estate, and that will complete this summer's camp. So, but tomorrow is all about the stock market. You know what I mean? So Toya says that's why I'm screaming task force, the way you can have folks move on your behalf. So that's definitely the next move as we start to create this next platform. Listen, man, Mark, appreciate you, bro. Hey, I got y'all. Start thinking BTH founded. Hey, I always wanted a foundation since watching wrestling as a kid, and they had the Heart Foundation. I thought that was fire.
You're a wild dude.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like,
it make me laugh like that, man. My
fault. But yo, think about how fire that was. Like, they was really just a wrestling group. Yeah. I always called it the foundation. That sounded dumb fire, right?
It did, man.
The Heart Foundation.
Him and his brother, crazy. Him and Heartbreak Kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do we teach for it? Nah, man. We don't
get
that deep.
Yeah, we haven't.
We're not getting into no advanced anything.
Trading.
No advanced trading, no advanced strategies. Straight up.
So the thing is, Lorraine. So maybe if we did something for like high school kids, we could probably do something like that. If we put together something just for like a certain,
Yeah.
and that's another thing. So now we have some more information. We know the ages of the our audience, but for the 5-year-olds and all that, probably not now. But maybe we could put something for the older
we can
kids.
get into that, but for right now, we just want to get motivated kids starting to invest, because what the thing that people don't understand is time is the overarching factor. It's not about how much money you got, really, to be honest. It's really about how dedicated and disciplined can you be to putting part of whatever you get away, and for how long can you do it. That's really the determining factor.
It's funny, right? Because when I saw going back to the beginning of the show, when I saw Virginia Mesa and out looking at properties today, and I'm like, yo, she's 92 years old. I start doing all sorts of compound interest calculations in my head. Like, yo, if she would have only put up $50 a week from the time she was 9, I would start doing all that kind of nonsense in my head. All right, so it says, what's the age group? Our kids start at the age of 5. So our youngest kids are 5. Time is the secret weapon of wealth. That's the thing, Pass, right? And before we get out of here, because we can ready to do our Bitcoin joint. In fact, let me put a wheel of names up. Everybody has this lottery ticket mentality. That's why I like this book. That's why I'm enjoying this book, Chop Wood, Carry Water, because like I've seen people who just do things very slowly, and they're doing a lot better now than people that try to move fast.
Yeah.
They just are. I'm talking about people that buy like one property a year, and they've been doing it for like 15 years.
Because they got a system, and they just moving along within the system. They're not trying to grow outside.
See, GC, you're fairly young. You said I need my money fast. That's slow money, man, but that fast money different. I mean, you'll learn over time.
I listen, man. I just listened to a boy tell people, don't invest in the stock market. That money too slow. Invest in a business that'll give you the money to invest in the stock market. I'm like, all right, cool, but then like, do you know what percentage of businesses fail? And I can tell you that percentage because when we used to do our buy the hood camp, I can tell you exactly what percentage of businesses fail. That number is 98%.
No, but even beyond that, right?
Listen, fail within the first 5 years, 98%. And of the 2% that make it out of that first 5 years, they fail within the next 3 years because they don't have enough funding. Like people think business is easy.
No, but what I find funny is everybody that talks like the fast money stuff. I think creating wealth is really simple, and I think that we as humans tend to overcomplicate it.
Yep.
I can grab the Forbes magazine and look at the wealthiest people in the world and just watch how they made their money. None of it was fast, by the way. Nobody made their money fast. Everybody put decades in to make whatever it is they make. No one sees that though. Everybody wants fast money, but they don't understand. Like that to me was like the context of you watch the first Wall Street.
Yep.
Right. When you watch the first Wall Street and you see Bud Fox going crazy making fast money, and at the end he's walking away in handcuffs, and the old head who was already there for 40, 50 years was sitting there in his office with his chicken looking at him like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just interesting that, you know, a lot of younger folks, and that happens too because of the era that we're in with social media. Everybody's sharing their highlight reels. Most of them are lying. Yo, it's crazy because especially living in Philadelphia, right? All of us know each other, right? All the people that are on social media, like, you know, going crazy with the stuff. Yo, most of them folks be living off strictly credit. They be having credit lines and just be out here acting as if they're making, and it makes people want to buy their products, and in turn, people get in trouble. But I see it all the time. Like literally, you're just living off of a credit line. Like you don't really have any chicken. Let me see. So, who's running the business? I'm so tired of the LLC scam culture. Yeah, LLC scam culture is a real thing. Split the age groups for the camp, maybe different times. So we thought about that, but it depends upon how we do it because everybody's getting the same base level. But we'll figure out how to do different things moving forward. I like that, Don. I invest in businesses, not stocks.
Yep, that's the
That's the
same
way.
thing
That's
Pastor
the way.
said.
That's the way to think. Warren Buffett didn't make a bulk of his money until he was Warren Buffett started going crazy once he got past like 60. See, I actually appreciate your honesty. I got that microwave mentality. I need that fast, right? Listen, I appreciate your honesty. Problem is, I mean, I've had microwave meals. I've also had like home cooked meals where someone took time to them. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? A slow drip of water over time can cause just as much damage
Man,
as the
listen,
flood.
I'm
The
gonna
flood.
tell you the
All
easiest
right,
way
hold on.
to
That's a
get.
bar though. That's a bar though. I'm bringing the camera out. That's going on
Yeah,
my Twitter.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to get fast money. Become very, very good at something.
That's the
Like
best way. The
that's the
best way.
best. That's the best and easiest way to get fast money. You got to become very, very, very good at something, and that's even the slow way, right? Because when to get very good at something, you got to spend hours banging at your craft. So you still gonna take the slow way, right? So you might as well. I mean, it's faster than just sitting money. You know what I mean? But my thing is that's the fast way to become very good at something.
Why not get fast and slow money, right? And it's not that you don't get
And
fast
that,
money. You
but
can, you
that's
can.
what I was replying to.
But no, I understand that. But I'm gonna answer this question. Like, first, it's not that you can't, but I've never met anyone who's uber successful that got it via fast money. I just haven't. Right now, I mean, I know people that got street money, but most of them, the risk reward doesn't match up, and they either dead or in jail, or now they bums. It was funny how like a lot of the dudes that got street money when we was kids, they bums now, complete bums. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to get all kinds of money back in the 80s and 90s, and now like I got them cleaning up my yard for like $10. But that's either here nor there. But GC, I'm just telling you, this is just study history. Like it's not really that complicated. Just look at how people make their money. If you get good at something and you're able to make income off that one thing, right? I don't care whether it's as an entrepreneur or whether it's as an entrepreneur, you have a job. If you have a craft, right? If you're good at, art, or Ronnie's an amazing dancer, right? If you whatever you're good at, if you
Listen,
focus on that and become great at that, that's how you make your income. And you get your income, buy assets, and you buy more income. But that's what it is, though. Let's see. Um, but that's why it's a mindset. That budgeting class is great. Yeah, it definitely is a mindset. It's definitely a mindset. Most million, yo, I read a stat the other day. It said that the average millionaire in America is like 62, 60 something.
yeah, 60 something years old.
And I'm sitting there like, meanwhile, everybody out here well, not according to my IG, but that's either here nor there. Everybody out here is in such a rush. And a rush for what? That's the thing. Because most of the time, when you sit down and talk to somebody about what it is they want in life and what makes them happy, it ain't the money anyway. Everybody ain't
Well,
cut
when
out.
you ask people what make them happy, they can't answer that question.
Either they don't have the discipline, knowledge, or advertising and marketing, or even on a scale. Sometimes a gig, a slow investments are the best situation for most, and they don't have the discipline for that either. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's always what I've been told. That's absolutely true. Money follows value. Bars. That's true. That's true. Absolutely. Yo, Neef is wild, but she's honest though. I respect that. The problem is I'm mediocre at a lot of ish. I just talk a great game. All right, so what you got to do is you got to chop wood and carry water. You got to figure out which one of those things that you consider yourself mediocre at do you want to focus on, and put more energy in terms of focusing on getting better at that. And then you just chop wood and carry water every day, right? Because there's a difference between talent and skill.
Yep. Because you could be spending a lot of time doing something, and if you're doing the wrong thing, you still gonna be trash at it.
The problem with fast money is like a drug. You get that hit and you're forever chasing a high. Absolutely true. Generational wealth requires some sacrifice by the current generation. This is true too. I was having this conversation today, as a matter of fact, with Jabbar. We out there talking about that. It takes one generation to like basically say, all right, I'm doing something different. It takes one generation to do that. Yeah, man. So yeah, great conversations tonight, you guys. But listen though, let me share my screen. Do me a favor. We're about to have a giveaway. We're about to give away $50 in Bitcoin. 2 people win $25. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to be put into our free giveaway. I'm going to share.
Hold on 1 second, Joe.
All right, I'm just going to share the little names. Do what you got to do. So put y'all ones in the chat though. Put y'all ones in the chat if you looking to get in there into it. Uno. So Rich is there. Mark is in here. Ronnie's here. All right, let me start typing these names out. Jamil, Sam. What's up, Sam? Kahan, Latoya, Don, Sean. All right. Let me start putting these names in here, y'all. We got Rich. We got Mark. What else we got? Lorraine and Ronnie.
All right. I'm back.
All right. So we got Lorraine, Ronnie, Samuel. Oh, I'm trying to skip to me. So Samuel and Jamil. Just add names right now. See who.
Where you at? Where you at?
Right now I'm on Jamil. So I got Rich, Mark, Lorraine, Ronnie, Sam.
Cheating ass Don.
Oh my God, V Don. Cheating ass V Don.
Yeah. Sean. Kahan.
What else we got?
Toya. Gregory.
Mm-hmm.
Tay.
Yep.
Miss Kinky Curl. I guess that's your cousin.
That's Neve, his family. Neve. What else?
Chaz.
Chaz.
She said,
Chaz,
why do I have a pic of you for my thumbnail? It's because we using the same account.
No, he's logged in. I think I set the account up on the stream.
I'm logged into our business account.
Oh man, stay with the bars. Just because you can always get apple at the store doesn't mean you shouldn't be planting the seeds. Ooh. The pick fire though, Neef. That pick is fire. You gotta give me credit though. That's the look away pose. You know what I'm saying? Got Dan and Jose. All right, make sure I got Dan and Jose. Yo, Kahan, by the way, a tenant moves into Natrona this upcoming week, bro. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be dope. So that's this upcoming week. Also, I just got a new tenant for another property too. So the other rehab joint. So right now,
out here cooking with fish grease.
Right now, I have 0 vacancies now. So we got 0 vacancies. Neef, you are in here, Neef. You're in there. You're right. I'm gonna highlight your name so you can see it. So you won't accuse me. See, your name is highlighted. I want you to see that it's highlighted. You're right there. We got 0 vacancies right now. So it's going crazy.
Dan and Jose came in late.
I got them. I believe I got them. So I'm going to read off the names I got and then give it a couple seconds before we start to spin. In case I missed anybody, let me know. So I got Rich, Mark, Lorraine, Ronnie, Samuel, Jamil, Cheating Ass Vidon, Sean, Kahan, Toya, Greg, Tay, Neve, Chaz, Dan, and Jose. Am I missing anybody? Yeah, it's all good, bro. Listen, man. It's all good. It's definitely all good. All right. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds and then we're going to get our spin on. If you haven't put a 1 in here and you want to be put into our free giveaway, put a 1 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I see there's a bunch of folks that have joined us. That's always funny too, Cor. As soon as the giveaway starts, I see people popping up like somebody must be sending out text messages. Here. Originator of the look away pose. Yeah. Yo, y'all, one of these days though, I'm telling y'all, man, I've been working on my TikTok game. I'm about to leave real estate alone and become a full-time food talker, man.
Don't listen to that.
Y'all think I'm joking, man? I'm dead serious, man.
I know you did serious. That's why I said don't even listen to that, man.
Once I get enough doors, I'm just gonna sit around and just do TikToks all day. But
look away poses.
I thought about that was just a look away pose, man. Because I love following photographers on TikTok. Because these photographers be ill, yo. They be ill. Like the creators that are photographers, like the stuff they do with an iPhone, I'll be like, yo, come on, what are you doing? How you do that? Anyway, all right, so I got about 15 seconds and we're gonna start spinning. If you still want to be put into, because we got way more folks watching than are put in our giveaway. Some of y'all are some rich folks. Y'all don't even want to be in here. That's cool though. I appreciate that. Did all right, we good. All right, so before I do the first spin, if you're not subscribed on Facebook or YouTube, make sure to subscribe to our channel, which is BUITHEHOOD. Oh, hold on. All right, so I'm not sure about this one. Gas station foods and grease traps. No, you got listen.
Oh, I need that. That might be me.
Yo, send me that. You can send that to me whenever. Yo, the one dude I'll be dying is the chef on there who'll be like his yo. The funny thing is his videos be fire because he be having the music playing, but he always be like finger banging the chicken, and he got chill with that. But I don't know.
Finger banging the chicken, dog.
Yo, man, it's wild. It's wild, bro. He be wild. He does it for obviously because it makes his videos go viral. People be laughing at him. That and then the boy that be singing about folks with the effed up kicks. Y'all know I'll be dying at that because I'll be sharing them on my page.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, man, let's spin the first one, man.
All right, spin it.
Enough about my TikTok obsession. Dan with the W. Dan is getting close to Don status, man.
Yeah.
Dan, shoot me the shoot me the inbox. Shoot me the inbox.
Dan rigged the game somehow, man.
Yo, so Neef, my TikTok is JW the Blueprint. Like I am on every social site, Twitter, all of it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Farmers Only. I'm JW the Blueprint. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure his name either, Jamil. Yo, but Sean said Dan is the new Don. Yo, Dan, you might be the new Don, man. I might have to, Don, you might have lost your name, man. You might put that to Dan now, man. All right, so we got one more to go, man. Let's get this spin on so we can get out of here, man. My bro Corey get some Fiji water and some sleep because he got class tomorrow. Gotta be ready for the youth. So Jamil says next week he's adding D to his name. His name gonna be DeMille.
Yo, man.
Congrats, Don. I mean Dan. Oh, y'all going there now.
Yeah, man.
Y'all telling him to
y'all
share with me.
As heck.
Oh man, she said I gotta find him. Talking about the boy on TikTok. He popped up on my For You page. I think I shared one of his videos. Oh man, yeah, I definitely gotta find that one. Told you that's my obsession. All right, let's get to it though. Here's the last one. And bow! It's Ronnie.
Oh,
Ronnie, what's up?
Let's go.
All right. I think that's the first time for Ronnie. Ronnie, so do me a favor, send me or Corey an inbox with. Matter of fact, shoot to me. We friends on here. Shoot to me. Shoot me an inbox with your cash tag. Listen, man. Ronnie is family, man. Let me tell you a story about Ronnie, man. Ronnie took care of me when we were in high school, man. I had a situation where I broke my leg when we were juniors. And Ronnie made sure I didn't miss nothing, man. So I'm just bringing that up because I will never forget that. You know how somebody do something for you? Like, damn, I'll never forget that. Ronnie took care of me, man. So shout out to Ronnie, that's family. Ronnie, shoot me an inbox with your cash tag, and I'll send it to you tonight, ASAP. But appreciate you as always. All right, so listen, y'all. If y'all haven't read the article, read the article, share it with some folks. Absolutely, I remember that. Listen, I appreciate anybody that's ever done anything for me. I think that's the funny thing about life, bro. Little things mean a lot. I absolutely remember that. Right. You know, and it's always love. It's always love. But listen, if you haven't read the article yet, read the article. Make sure you share the article because, like I said, as we move on to try to set up this other program for the youth offenders, like as many people that read that will help us navigate and get everything set up with that. So that's our next objective. We'll keep y'all posted on how we making out with that, because you will see more about that as we build that out. Thank you guys. Toya, we about to shoot you a message now, Toya, too, because we're still trying to figure out the survey thing. But everybody else, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We back here next Friday. Thank y'all so much for everything, and we'll see y'all then. Peace.
Peace.